Good evening, and I'm Aldo von Brandenburg.
And I'm George Axel, and here's the evening's top stories.
More and more Jews are being rounded up and sent into segregated parts of cities all around the country. These areas have been referred to as ghettos. Here to comment on life in the ghetto is a real-life Jew, Drew the Jew.
Hey, Otto, how's it going?
Shut up, Swan. So, Drew, tell me how life is in the ghettos.
It's awful. Diseases are spreading like wildfires. Living conditions are small and crammed. And the worst of all is that there are no German civilians for me to swindle anymore. There's minimal food that is being offered for us there. The worst is that my 2 children have just died.
What happened to them?
I ate them, Aldo. I ate them.
Well, Drew, given your current situation, I'd like to offer you a little trip to take your mind off the struggles of living in the ghetto. I'd like to offer you the opportunity to vacation at a lovely, newly opened German resort. It's an all-expenses-paid travel by train, and you can leave as early as today.
Wow. Oh, geez, Otto. I'd love to, but I don't know. I don't have any bags packed.
As long as you have your gold fillings and the hair on your head, you'll be fine.
Okay. Where am I headed?
Auschwitz! Get him out of here, Jorgen. Jorgen. All right, Jorgen's not here. We're gonna. Get out of here.
Sorry about that, folks.
I'm sure we'll have a great time there, folks.
Oh, I agree. You know, I hear the showers there are magnificent.
I heard that some of the leisure times activities are just swell as well.
Well, that's just excellent. In other news, France has declared that Germany will not advance any further into the country. They are reforming their defenses. Instead of using croissant barriers, they're now upgraded to baguettes. Way to go, France.
Also, a new fashion trend has sparkled throughout Europe for both men and women. Women are now showing less of their cleavage and more of their legs with new, vibrant dresses, while men are starting to wear high-waisted pants. So basically, we've gone from this to this. In other fashion-related news, Adolf Dassler is manufacturing thousands of his brand-name shoes, Adidas, ever since American Olympian Jesse Owens wore a pair of his shoes during the Berlin Olympics. On the other hand, his brother Rudolf Dassler has started his own line of shoes called Puma. You know, it's just great to see Germans innovate in the fashion industry, isn't it?
So true, George. But let's not forget our innovations in the realm of our glorious military. A new research project has been implemented by the righteous Führer of the Waffen-SS, Heinrich Himmler. I got a chance to sit down with Heinrich and talk to him about this new research that is going on. So Himmler, I understand that you're conducting a new research experiment called the Final Solution. Can you tell me the thought of this idea?
Well, Otto, after I introduced 2 new key functions to the SS in 1933, that's when I appeared to me what had to be done. The 2 functions were internal security and guardships over racial purity. The key phrase in that sentence is racial purity.
And so what is this Final Solution all about,
Yes.
dealing with racial?
We are trying to correct the perfect race for the 1,000-year Reich. What the final solution will do is exterminate any defectors in the process. Some defectors are Jews, homosexuals, and really anyone who looks like this.
I'm pleased to hear that, Heinrich. So how will you exterminate these defectors all throughout Europe? There are so many. Are the ghettos part of this plan?
Yes, they have the first step, but I'm not allowed to relinquish any information to you about how we will go about this, eliminating those loose ends, I guess you can call them. Ha ha ha. You don't have the proper clearance.
Yes, I do. I just did a whole bit on the vacation for Jews throughout Europe.
You the ones who's been doing this. Aw man, give me some. But yes, that's one of the processes that we're starting to use. Many more are springing up throughout Europe.
Excellent. Well, that's all the time we have today. Pleasure meeting you, Mr. Himmler.
Pleasure's all mine.
And now for your local weather. So today on this brisk January afternoon, you start to see some slight rainfall. So make sure to grab your umbrellas when you go out. Tomorrow you'll start to see the clouds part and it will be partly sunny and high of 49 for your lovely Sunday. Also, it's a great season now for some roebuck and Russian boar. Let's go out there in your tree stands or in your blinds and go kill something.
This just in, on Saturday, October 3rd, 1942, this very day, our prize Nazi regime has just made a scientific breakthrough. Today, Werner von Braun has successfully launched the V-2 rocket, the first of its kind.
This advancement could really win us the war. I'm amazed that he has made such a long stride in scientific and Nazi history, just being 30 years old of age.
So too am I. It says it can reach speeds of 5,000 kilometers an hour in just 30 seconds. Wow, 30 seconds.
Unbelievable. In other news, we have learned the German army are now marching to start the North African campaign to suppress British advancements. Live on the scene now is our reporter, Peter Milkovich.
So Sergeant Clovis, I see that is not a standard issue Kar 98K rifle. How did you get your hands on a Soviet-made AK-47?
Well, I was established on the Eastern Front back in July when the Battle of Stalingrad took place, and I had to cap a few Russians, to say the least, and I figured why not bring back a souvenir to the home front.
What are your plans for the South African campaign?
So we're just trying to suppress the advancements of the British Army right now. I'm sure General Rommel, he's going to have a good strategy for us when we get down there.
Can you describe the terrain of North Africa for us and how you're going to use that as an advantage?
Well, our new panzers, the tanks, the brigades, the regiments, all of them, they're decked out with some of the finest technology. The gears have been upgraded for larger, more long treks, so we'll be able to tear right through the Sahara Desert. But for the most part, it's mostly sand. That's what North Africa's all about. It's all about sand.
We are back with Sergeant Clovis. Tell us what it's like to be a sniper in the Army.
It gets lonely at times. It's just myself out here. I don't have a spotter today, so I'm just relying on my quick wits and my training to stop any forces coming towards me. And speaking of forces, get down, get down.
Let's get out of here! Get out! Get out! Run! Run!
We're here live in the Berlin Embassy. Here's the scientist behind all of this. We'll go through a live look at each gun.
If you'd like to step over here, I'm the scientist in charge here. And this is the brand new muzzleloader, as you can see. It's got the new pattern to fit in with the surroundings, and it's black powder. It's got the muzzle right here to shove down into the barrel, as you can see, to shoot. So you put the primer in here, and once you close it up, the hammer will pull back. And as you can see, it will pull back and it will fire off into the primer, and that will release the energy to throw the bullet. Next we have here is the levy pull action of the shotgun. It is brand new. When you pull it down like this, it opens up the chamber for the arrow. So it'll come back around into the chamber, and the primer right here will come off once you pull the trigger.
Wow!
And this is the new and invasive, brand new 30-06 chamber action. You put through the ammo right here, so the lever comes down, and they'll pull it in. And once you pull the trigger, the primer will go off, and it is the most high-powered rifle ever made.
Wow!
As you can see in the footage before, a beloved soldier, Sergeant Clovis has died, and this is in memory of him.
Right side, we have a professional track meet, Jesse Owens versus Usain Bolt. Let's take a closer look.
Runners, take your mark. Get set.
And that's a wrap, folks, for tonight's 5 o'clock news. Hopefully you enjoyed.
Hopefully everybody's staying warm in these cold afternoons, and please join us tomorrow at the next 5 o'clock news we have. We have more footage for you guys coming soon.
And please, everyone remember, Hail Hitler.